Hello, fourth graders. Today I'll be talking to you about Unit 2, Lesson 15, Practicing Multiplications. In this lesson, I'm going to review two methods with you, the place value section method and the shortcut method. When you are working on your problems in this lesson, you are able to use whichever method best works for you. Let's first review the place value section method. My problem here is 23 times 57. So I'm going to write 23 times 57. And now I'm going to put these into their place value. I'm going to expand the number. So I'm going to put 50 plus 7. And where that plus sign, I remember I draw it to separate my tens and my ones place. And then I'm going to do the same for the 23. 20 plus 3. And I'm going to separate my tens and my ones. So first, I'm going to multiply my tens times my tens section. So that's 20 times 50. I cover up the zeros, and I just multiply 2 times 5, which equals 10. And I have 2 zeros, so it equals 1,000. Now I'm going to multiply my tens with my ones over here. So I'm going to multiply 20 times 7 equals. I'm going to cover up that 0. 2 times 7 equals 14 plus that 1 0 equals 140. Now I'm going to multiply my ones with my tens place. So that is 3 times 50 equals. I cover up that 0, so 3 times 5 is 15 plus that 1 0 equals 150. And then the last part, when I'm multiplying out, is I'm going to multiply out my ones with my ones, which equals 3 times 7. And 3 times 7 is 21. Now that I have multiplied out each of my sections, I'm going to add each of the partial parts. So 1,000 plus 140 plus 150 plus 21 equals, which is 1, 11, carry my new 1 over, 3, and then 1. So my answer becomes 1,311. So this is one way, boys and girls, that you can solve multiplication problem is using the place value section method. Now let's look at the shortcut method. My problem here is 43 times 67. For this problem, I'm going to use this helpful anchor chart here that I have to the left, which gives me step-by-step how to solve shortcut method. So the first step says multiply the ones by the ones. So that's that ones by the ones. So I'm going to multiply 5 times 3, which equals 15. I made a new 10, so I'm going to put that above my 4. Now, step number 2 on my chart says to multiply the ones by its tens. So that's that 5, which I'm going to multiply with the 4. So 5 times 4 is 20. Plus I have this 1 right here, so I got to add that 1 to it, which equals 21. I like to cross this out because this lets me know that I added it for step number 2. Now, step number 3 says insert the place value holder, which I use 0 the hero. So you want to put 0 the hero in the ones place because that means now we can move on with our tens place. So step number 4 says multiply the tens by the ones. So that's that 6 by the ones place value. So I'm going to multiply 6 times 3, which equals 18. And I'm going to put my 1 above that tens because I made a new 10. Step number 5 says multiply the tens by the tens, which is the 6 times 4. And 6 times 4 is 24. Plus, I got to add this 1 right here, which equals 25. Now, step number 6 says find the sum. So I'm going to add these two numbers together. I'm going to add 215 plus 2,580. So 5 plus 0 equals 5, 8 plus 1 equals 9, 5 plus 2 equals 7, and then my 2. So my answer becomes 2,795. So I just reviewed with you the shortcut method. So this would be another method that you can use if you feel more comfortable with the shortcut method. And that would be Opie and Kona barking in the background. So remember, boys and girls, when you're solving multiplication problems, use the method that you feel most comfortable with. I hope you have a great night, and we will see you tomorrow in class.